What is going on, movie meals? Movie meals. We're here. Thank you, movie meal patrons. Kimberly, Karen, go get some merch, all that good stuff. Don't look at my little wings too hard here.
I'm always gonna
Kyle
stare.
says get a hat, but that one won't fit me.
Get any hat that fits you. It doesn't have to be that hat.
Maybe we're here to talk about whatever Kyle's list he sent me earlier was, and I don't remember it. So you know what, Kyle? Let's get into it. What's on the old list? I'm more awake than the bag show today, by the way. I've had some energy today, but I don't have
No,
any
that's
coffee
good.
in me yet.
That's really impressive for you.
Well, it's coming.
The coffee's
After
coming.
the old pod.
That's your treat afterwards.
It's true.
This week, unfortunately, we have heard or learned that the Robert Redford has passed away. Do we
Oh,
want to bring that up?
yeah, R.I.P. to the legend, man. You
Terrific
kidding me?
actor.
Legend. Created the Sundance Film Festival along with countless other movies he's been in. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid always sticks out
Whew.
the most
Yeah.
for me. New youngins over here probably are like, who is Robert Redford? Well, we all know you've seen The Winter Soldier. He's in The Winter Soldier. So you know what? You've seen him
True.
before. But
True.
he's a legend, man. He died too soon. He was like 86 or something like that. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
that's come on, man. I mean, that's old, but like, come on.
We can all live longer.
Try to
We
get
can
to that
do it.
hundo. But
Probably shouldn't joke. Sorry.
yeah, no, it was it's a bummer. It's a bummer for everybody in the space. I mean, he'd retired a while back, so he hasn't been acting in the last handful of years. But it's always sad to see a legend go.
Yeah, yeah, and a legend that seemed like he cared about the craft and cared about supporting independent film, and also quite an activist as well. Which, it's really cool to see just someone with that much stardom, with that much power, just be able to try to use it for good, just try to get the voice out, like especially for like his environmental work. Like he appreciated like the outdoors and such. I think my last movie that I saw of his or that he was in was All the President's Men. I saw that for the first time like a year or so ago. Maybe it was 2 years now. But man, that movie is so good, and he's so good in it. Like it's a terrific watch. And unfortunately for an actor to have passed away is always sad news, but it's also kind of a reminder to treasure their career, or at least like look into more of like the history of film, because Robert Redford, there's many such actors like him, but they're all terrific and they're all part of film history for a reason. So it's just a good reminder and a good excuse to look back on what film was like before, and like what these actors, what types of movies they were involved in. And for Redford, he had such a lengthy career of that there's many that you can choose from. So just one of those reminders to like cherish what we have because of film. So that's what I'm hopefully going to try to do here soon. But All the President's Men, that was just my most recent watch of his, and
so good.
Man, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it for the AFI rewatch. Out of Africa, he's really good in too. It's a long movie. It can be a slog to get through at times, but he's really good, especially opposite maybe the best to ever play the game with Meryl Streep. But yeah, it's a shame. I mean, hey, the Sundance Film Festival is arguably the most famous film festival. Like, going to Sundance is bigger than TIFF and Venice and all these places. Like, it's the big American film festival. Like it's he was awesome, man.
Yeah, definitely. Hope
soon.
his family's all right. Family and loved ones are doing all right with it.
He passed just peacefully, right? Did they say how he died? I don't think I ever heard a cause of death. It wasn't like he was battling anything, I thought, right?
Not that I'm aware of, but it kind of seems like they're keeping it pretty private. But I don't think for anything nefarious or something like that. It just seems like he died peacefully. No. I'm just trying to make that clear.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't hear anything that was like totally shocking about the passing. Just that it probably was his time.
It was devastating, man.
Yeah, still sad.
What else you want to talk about?
Uh, real quickly, I don't know if I talked to you about this because it happened yesterday. Did you hear the rumor of Netflix trying to bid for Warner Bros. As well?
I
Or thinking
did.
about it? Yeah. Do you want to talk about that
Did.
for a beat?
I think I saw people talking about it, and they were. I think Netflix is just losing a lot of people who are good at their jobs. Like
Hmm.
Greta signs on to do these three massive Narnia movies for them, and she says, "You're putting these in IMAX." Like I'm not, I ain't playing here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
Greta Gerwig. Are you kidding me? I'm one of the best young and up and coming directors out there. You're putting my
Mm-hmm.
movies in theaters. I don't know if they're doing a wide release. I only saw that they're going to do IMAX for
I think
Narnia,
it's only IMAX. Unless
and
something changes, I think it's
had
gonna
to
stick to
fight for
that.
that. Duffer Brothers say, "We
Yeah.
want to keep making stuff for you. We made your biggest show." You can argue that
Mm-hmm.
Stranger Things is the reason Netflix became what it is. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, huge, but it's nothing changed the game for them more like Stranger Things, except maybe Squid Game later, years later.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
But they say, "No, we're out of here. Are you kidding me? We want to put stuff in the cinema. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
We just saw Demon Slayer making numbers. We want in on that bad boy." And that was the reporting was that for the Duffer Brothers, that was the kind of the only difference in the deals was that Paramount said, it was Paramount, right? I think
Mm-hmm.
Paramount said, "Yeah, we'll put stuff in theaters you want to make."
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Their stuff stinks. Netflix's original stuff almost exclusively sucks. It is almost like it is straight garbanzo beans bad. They
Yeah.
do make some bangers here and there. Their
Okay.
movies, especially though, tend to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, their shows are a little more hit and miss. I mean, they have made some great shows. Squid Game they bought and then produced season two. A little bit different, but Ozark, all these different things. But yeah, I think Netflix is like, maybe we should play in the movie world and we'll separate divisions. But
Mm.
if Netflix buys Warner Brothers, then we have to change the name of HBO Max again.
No.
They're going to be
No,
like an
HBO Max
HBO
would not
Flix.
exist.
No, yeah. But that's my point. That'll be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
name change. It'll just all
Mm-hmm.
be go on to Netflix. And I would hate that. Like that is the same argument as last week is that iron sharpens iron. The more streaming platforms there actually are, the better your product should hopefully be. It's the same as cable TV. The more channels that we're competing doing the same similar type of stuff, you're going to end up getting better overall content. If so, I would prefer Amazon buy them weirdly or Apple over Netflix just because Netflix also is so blatantly like, we're going to use AI to make just the crappiest piece of garbage to do while you're doing the laundry, you lazy people who just give us money.
Did they just call us lazy?
God, Blockbuster should have bought them. They knew what the people wanted. They want to go
Movies?
into a building that smells funny with just rows of DVDs, cards for the kiddos, games,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a coffee shop in there, a little popcorn you can take home,
They
walk
had
around
those
and
in your Blockbuster?
browse. I used to
Dang.
love walking around and browse. Used to get scared because the R-rated section, some of them posters were freaking me out, man.
Weirdly darkly lit compared to the rest of the store,
Always.
right?
Yeah, they knew
That
what
was,
they were
yeah.
doing. There was
Yeah.
always some goofy guy that would be like, "You want to see Terminator, you 6-year-old?" And you're
You're
like,
supposed to
"Where's
run
my
away from that
dad?"
guy, Al. Yeah, you can
I
run
don't know
away from
you,
that guy.
stranger.
Yeah, okay. Just had to be sure.
Anyway, what do you think about Netflix wanting to make AI Superman?
No, bro, this will suck worse than Paramount buying them. Like none of this is
Oh,
good. None of these headlines that you are reading are
it
good
would
things.
suck
Like
more than a sucky day, Kyle. And you know what? Those
yeah,
suck.
and they suck pretty bad.
Right in here,
No,
my
dude, it would suck. Like it would be not only would it defeat like the purpose of wanting competition for this industry, an industry
Amen.
that needs the competition, so that way they
Amen.
can, actually like keep afloat. But it would be worse because there is no way that Netflix, by buying Warner Bros., would change their minds about going
No.
to theatrical. There is no way that that would change their minds. Nothing is going to change their minds about putting their stuff on streaming mainly. And at this point, I've just like accepted it. Like, I don't need, as much as I'm saying like yes for competition when it comes to theatrical releases, I don't need Netflix to be a part of that because we just know what it is. There's no point in like fighting against that anymore. We can criticize it, but I'm not going to be like, man, I really wish they listened to the people. They're not going to listen to the people. It's not happening. Um, so I would hate to see such a legacy studio like Warner Bros. Be boiled down to just content filler for a streaming service. And yeah, it would just be frustrating. And I don't know if I mentioned this on our last episode because we talked about Paramount trying to bid for Warner Bros. I don't know if Warner Bros. Feels like they should be in the position to just call it quits, especially when David Zaslav built themselves back up, or he could claim that he built themselves back up in the span of a year. All of their movies are doing well. One battle after another, I actually think could have a pop, like weirdly enough.
Oh, it will.
So, I just feel like I'm not thinking about it from like a financial position. I'm thinking about it more of like if I was a CEO who had like a uh, who thought big of themselves, who thought highly of themselves. Why would I want to back down and just accept the money when I could just brag about what I've been doing and then keep that train rolling? Like, why would I not want to keep this ship rolling? I'm just thinking about it from that point of view, not so much by like the analytics or by the numbers of it all that maybe it would make sense. I don't know. Um, so I'm still not certain that like Warner Bros. Will pull this move to like sell themselves off to someone. I hope regardless, like they stay how they are and they don't give in to like someone else wanting them. But if it's Netflix, like then it's definitely going to be bad, especially on the theatrical side. Like that could be a
Yeah.
major killer.
I do disagree with you a little bit, and don't yell at me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them buying Warner Brothers and not having some sort of theater push. I'm not saying they're gonna do what Warner Brothers is doing. Most of their stuff will probably just be on Netflix because
Mm-hmm.
they want Harry Potter. They want all those things that people want to rewatch over and over. Like that's what they're really buying it for. But I
Of
don't
course,
see them
yeah.
buying it without James Gunn and other guys who are still at the company not being like, no, you're not putting us on streaming. Like that, I just don't see that happening. I think they would still put stuff out in theaters if they buy it, but most of the reporting is coming from kind of B sites. So my
Mm,
guess is this push isn't super legit. I mean, you said at the top that it's more of a rumor anyway. Like
right,
I
right.
do think if anyone's going to actually buy it, it's probably going to be Skydance, which I've learned more since we talked last week about the heads of Skydance, even more, and they
Yeah,
suck.
Ellison family.
So
Yeah,
they all
yeah,
suck, Kyle.
yeah.
It's like
I know,
they
I know.
they all suck, and then they hire cool nerds that make cool stuff to blind us from the fact that they suck.
It's true. Yeah, then you can make money. And everyone wins, I think. Can we
I
say it like that?
guess.
Uh I don't know. I think Netflix would fire those people complaining and they would hire new people to run the ship that they want
Man,
ran.
that would be an insane day in the world of entertainment
Yeah,
if
dude.
we get the news that Netflix has bought Warner Brothers for more money than should be existing,
Yeah.
and James Gunn gets fired because you know that
Mhm.
James Gunn's going to be the front of the line
Mhm.
saying you're putting my movie in theaters. Like
Mhm.
I just made money for this company. You're putting me in theaters, and they fire him. Like there's no way that doesn't turn into an absolute crap storm. Like that'll be a crazy day on the internet if that happens. But
Yes, it would. And it would just be like a fire sale of who's who from people coming out of Warner Bros. Like we would see so many other studios clamoring, not just for like these filmmakers, but also just for for the executives that are in charge of like, I don't know, theatrical distribution and stuff like that. Like it would be like the pencil pushers on top of like the creatives.
I wish some of these big actors, producers, and directors that we like, Spielberg,
Hmm.
all these guys, if like just a bunch of them came together and just said, let's buy Warner Brothers. Let's all
Hmm.
pull together, get a massive loan. Let's buy Warner Brothers, and then we'll put somebody in charge to run it, and we'll keep the movies the way we want to make them. Like there is a little bit of like all the Hollywood elites that like are saying what we're saying, keep stuff in theaters, bring back these type of movies, do these things, but they're not putting their money where their mouth is all the time. Granted, we're
Yeah,
talking billions of dollars that this is going for, so it's probably not realistic, but
sure.
still, it's like, a lot of them are
That
pretty rich. So,
Yeah, but they're not tech business rich,
yeah, no, I know. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but I
I
get what
wish
you
there
mean
was
though.
more
That
of a
is,
fight.
yeah, more of a fight and putting your money where your mouth is. No, I get that. That would be a crazy announcement. Like that would be, I don't even know like how logically that would work. Like, would that turn into like a public company? You know how like the Green Bay Packers like don't have like a private owner; they're more of like a
Yeah,
public type thing.
WB's already a public company.
Oh, is okay. So I don't know what I'm talking about
I'm
then.
pretty
Never mind.
sure. I'd be shocked. I'm pretty sure you can buy. I know you can buy Disney stock. So
Okay.
is Warner Bros.
Yeah, I
A
just assumed it was, but clearly I don't know anything
public
about this.
company? Yeah,
Okay, I'm wrong.
make more money.
Well, then that's
Um.
why they do it then.
All right. What's next?
Alex, I saw him. The football horror movie.
You texted me. I'm about to see him, and I was like, "Ah, crap! I forgot." Like I knew it was coming out, but I was like, I haven't
Mm-hmm.
heard anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I quickly looked at the Rotten Tomatoes score when you were like, "I'm about to
Mm-hmm.
walk into the theater," and I was like, "Oh boy!" I saw it sitting at 37%. That's
Mm-hmm.
bad,
Mm-hmm.
especially like that's bad. And then
Mm-hmm.
so go ahead. What'd you think?
Well, I just didn't want to kill your enthusiasm for it because I saw like a little bit of rumblings about it
Didn't
before I
have
went to see it.
much.
Oh, I thought you had more for some reason. So all
I mean,
right,
the
well,
trailer was exciting. I mean, when you
good trailer.
first brought it up, you saw it at the
CinemaCon, yeah.
CinemaCon. Yeah, you were buzzing. You were like
It's
everybody
a
was talking about this
it's a
Jordan
good
Peele
trailer, and
produced movie.
I hate that I fell for I hate that I fell for that. I went to a industry specific conference.
You're one of the people
Or
you hate.
yes,
You
I
gave it a
hate that.
standing ovation. You loved the movie. You were like, "This is an incredible work of
This is
art."
gonna
And then
be
it came out.
amazing.
Then it came out, and everybody didn't like it. And suddenly Kyle's like, "I never said that, my boy. It's on tape. We got you
Yeah,
live.
they got me. They got me with him.
I got you."
Well, he especially you did. This was all a ploy. Uh, yeah. If you go to one of those types of events, rose-colored glasses, man, they happen.
It does play a small role. It's
Yes,
100% true.
yes, it can. Yeah, this movie's not good. This movie's bad,
Like,
unfortunately.
I'll probably will still see it. I just am now gonna not spend $30, getting my large corn. I'll probably just wait till it hits VOD.
That's fair. I gave myself cookie dough bites just in case if what everyone was saying was true
Heck yeah.
about the movie, and it made myself feel better at least.
AMC
But
doesn't do
yeah,
cookie bites.
they don't.
No,
That's a shame.
I
That
get
really
Lunch
is a
Crunch
shame.
if I want a little something sweet.
Should I know what that is?
It's like a Crunch bar, but in little balls.
Ah, okay, cool.
They do have cookie dough bites. They just don't have frozen ones.
Ooh, they have options at Regal actually.
Regal
Sometimes they put them
sucks.
frozen, and sometimes it sucks. But that's my one little bit of joy. Just let me have that.
No,
It helped.
no. Put the rose glasses back on. Anyway, why'd you hate him?
Oh, it's a classic case of too much style and not enough substance. Like you can see the
For sure.
substance of the movie trying to seep through. Like it wants to be talking about how fame gets to your head, how the drive to be the best at something can lead down a rocky path. Just about just stuff when it comes to like fame and fortune and like being too driven at like your craft and things along those lines. How your fame and your accomplishments can be taken for granted by those in higher power. It's those themes that they're trying to touch on, but it just loses its way and doesn't like keep you hooked in and keep you interested in it enough. Um, and it tries to make up for it by being a very stylistic movie. Which, granted, the cinematography in this is very good. It also has two entertaining performances by Tyreek Withers and Marlon Wayans, especially Marlon Wayans. Like, I don't know if I could say like it's a good performance or a bad performance. It's a performance, but he's having a good time with it. Clearly, just to like play as a bad guy and like chew up the camera and such. So I don't know, entertaining from that perspective, but otherwise, yeah, it just I feel like it's an example of horror movies and the trends that we're seeing where they're trying to be very stylistic, like other great horror movies that we've been seeing over this past decade, but this one just misses the mark in trying to like have a better stamp of what it's trying to talk about and have a better way to hook you in story wise and not just with aesthetics. So yeah, not a good movie. Wish it was, but is what it is.
What's next?
That's it for me with movies, unless if you've seen anything. Otherwise, I've seen.
I watched The Babadook for the first time.
How was that?
It's good.
Really?
I had avoided watching it because I knew it was a foreign movie,
Mm.
and so I just assumed that like it was not in English. It's an Australian movie, so it is foreign, but it is in English. So I've been avoiding it, not avoiding it, but like I just haven't sat down to watch it because I was like, I gotta focus.
Sure,
I can't do so. Play a little Madden or something while I'm watching.
sure,
And
sure.
I started up, and they're croaky, mate. I was like, cue up the Xbox. Huh?
You're
Let's
like,
go.
excuse me?
It was good though. Uh, it was good. It was. I remember when it came out, it was kind of the talk of the town. So I kind of went in with a little bit too high expectations, but I did like it a lot.
Oh, okay.
And then I
Okay.
walked around the house going, "Ba ba nook," and then the auto show.
It's like its 10th jeez, I can't talk. 10th year anniversary, I think, right? I thought there was a small theatrical release for it
Whoa.
like last year or this year?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean just funny enough. I was thinking about that.
Babadook. Every time the Babadook would do that in the movie, I'd be like, "How about Ba Ba Bitch? Get him!"
Did it
Don't worry, it
work
wasn't
out
like
when you
that.
said that?
No, I got scared.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would be terrified as well. Uh, yeah, I remember like what was it, AMC Movie Talk or whatever one of those channels where it's like praising Babadook a lot. But like, wasn't it around that
Everybody
time
was.
when?
No, it was. It got.
Yeah,
It's good. It's a good movie. Like
yeah, yeah.
it's very good. Yeah, everybody when it came out was talking about this kind of more
Right.
psychological new take on horror, kind of doing some things a little different.
Yeah, that was probably like one of the starts.
It's a
Hmm.
really great exploration of grief. Is really what it is. It says a lot. It's got a lot of
Yeah,
layers to it, which is
yeah.
nice.
Okay,
But
nice.
yeah, yeah. Now I haven't seen anything. Going to Demon Slayer again in a couple hours.
Well, speaking
Gonna
of
go see
which,
it in English.
speaking
Huh?
of which, I
Oh yeah. Did you finished the Swordsmith Village arc?
yes, I finished that. I wasn't able to finish the whole show like you asked, but I did finish that arc.
Yeah, but hey, movie meals in the course of the week, I've decided I don't. Kyle doesn't need to see the movie anymore. I don't care. He's just gonna complain about it. He started telling me his complaints of the show, and I was like, that's pretty
You
much the
suck,
movie.
man.
That's pretty much the movie. He's just gonna sour my good time.
I kind of had a feeling about that though. Like if it's like similar to the show, and then it's like a 2.5 hour movie. I don't know if it's like I'm sure I'd
I'm
be
just gonna tell you,
entertained, but it's yeah.
there's a full half hour that is just a backstory.
That's
So
a lot.
and I will tell you, one of my complaints, I do think the positioning of the backstory, and I understand it's part of the manga, it's the flow, that's what they do.
They do.
But it is the way they've structured when they do backstories about any of the characters has always been mid-fight. In this long movie, mid or end fight. But in this type of movie, it does just put a smack on the pacing. It's paced very well until the big backstory happens, and then you're like, oh, okay, like it feels long, and it doesn't feel long because the backstory's bad. I love it. It's awesome. It's excellent. But in the pacing of a film, it does derail it. Because it feels like if you're watching this episodically, this would just be the episode the extra long episode you watch next week, and you're just bummed out that it's not finishing what you wanted to finish. But anyway, I still think the movie's incredible. We wanted to see it in English, so we're actually driving to a different theater, the one we used to go to. It's going to take us like 20 minutes to get there because it's farther away. But they pulled it from most of the IMAX screenings. Obviously, I don't think it was meant to stay in IMAX as much. Whatever Kyle's looking at's much more important than anything.
No, sorry, I'm just trying to remember. I'm trying to remember names of like Demon Slayer characters, and I can't find one specifically. But I'm listening.
Is it Mist Boy?
Mist Boy. I don't even know what that means.
You don't even know what that means. He just defeated an upper-ranked demon. You just watched Mist Boy beat the little pot man. What do you mean?
Is that Michiro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Michiro. Yeah. I just need to be sure. Like, you can't do descriptions like that for me. You gotta help me out here, man.
I just want to hear you butcher his name one more time.
I will be butchering names. I won't remember names. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names in any sort of show. It's not just animes. It's anything.
Who are you thinking of?
Just the demon. The name of the demons. I actually really like the demons in this arc. Like, they're probably my favorites, if I'm being honest.
That's an insane take. That's such a bad take. Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh,
I really liked the artist guy. The ones with like the two mouths and like there's little hands and stuff like that.
The pot.
Yeah. He was fun to me. I like the design. I don't know.
Wildly considered the worst of all the upper rank demons in terms of likability. Yeah, he sucks. Dude, upper 6 is way more fun than him in the entertainment district.
Man, I don't know. I thought he was fun. Maybe that's it. Everyone was so serious all the time.
To be honest, I do know the upper 3 names better now that the movies come out, but like I know upper 6's name, but the other 2, upper 5 and upper 4, that's how I refer to them because they're okay, but yeah, hey, spoilers I guess for Demon Slayer 2 seasons ago, technically now. But Kyle texted me and he was like, Nezuko dies? And you've been fooled.
I did get fooled. But I'm interested. I'm curious.
It's a great way to set up why, like, when you get to the finish of the next arc, you're going to be like, oh, it makes sense why they were like, I think movies would be better. Like I think the next arc is very kind of like, all right, like let's get on with it. Like I'm ready to get to big action set pieces again, but then like by the time it like concludes, you're like, oh wow, like this is a good ending to a very quick short season. It's only like 7 eps.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just weird with the structures of anime. Like sometimes when there's like too much action, I get overwhelmed and like I just need like a breather. And then other times like there's just too much exposition or like there's too much backstory that I'm like I need something to entertain me.
The
like
movie's really not for you.
I know. Like
those two things. It's just insanely cool, massive animated battles.
I just didn't want to say it while you were talking about how awesome the movie was. I didn't want to, bum you out.
Awesome.
I'm sure it is, but it's just
truly good. I loved it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm going to see
Yeah.
it again. Like
Mhm.
it's spectacular.
Yeah, but I don't know. There are moments in this arc that I did enjoy. Like that first episode of the arc is nuts. Like that first half of it or whatever. Like there was a moment where I was just like, what is going
What
on here?
what happened? He just arrives at the village.
Like the oh shoot the bad guy has like that big battle or whatever at the beginning, right? And then it leads into him arriving at the village. Like on Netflix, it's like a 40 or 50-minute episode, and
Yeah,
like
I
half of
just
it is
can't
the
remember
bad
what
guy, and the
battle
other
you're
half
talking
is
about. You mean Muzan?
yeah,
Like the main demon?
yeah, yeah.
A battle? I don't remember a battle at the beginning of the episode with them. I don't know what you're
Am I
talking about.
am I crazy? All right, never mind. Forget what
No,
I'm
you might
saying
not. You're
then.
probably not crazy. I'm just misremembering. We finished our rewatch a while ago, and the Swordsmith Village isn't my most favorite arc. I mean, I love it, but
Mm-hmm.
I like entertainment, and I think I like Mugen Train both more. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
Yeah, the entertainment district I think was probably like the best arc.
and
I
the
like the
movie
first arc as
fights.
well, actually. It's a toss up between those two.
The first arc, the first season's just longer. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
just a lot more um, getting to know the world
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot. But yeah, no. Demon Slayer, I wanted to pull up some cool box office stuff that I wanted to talk
Okay.
about. Um,
Sure.
because I read this last night.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Last night, Demon Slayer grossed 2.6. It was actually, excuse me, on Thursday, it grossed $2.6 million on Thursday. Which obviously, like these are individual day numbers, these are working days and whatnot. But what it did that day is it ended up beating Pokemon the first movie and has made a
Mm-hmm.
total of $87.4 million in the United States, which makes it the highest grossing anime movie ever in the United States. But here's the really interesting thing, I think, is that this weekend it is projected to cross $100 million. It's projected to make around another 12-ish something $1 million to cross 100 million in the United States. If for some reason, and I don't think this will happen, but it would be cool, that would make it, once it crosses that, it will become the second highest grossing anime or foreign movie ever in the United States. The only one ahead of it is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Couldn't
Mm-hmm.
get the R in there. I had the same problem last night. Uh, has made 128.1 million to is number one in the United States for the biggest grossing, highest grossing foreign movie ever. And it would be really, really interesting if Demon Slayer somehow gets close to that. I do not think it will. I mean, it's already close. I mean, $100 million is a huge deal. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think people fully grasp how big of a deal that is for an anime movie, let alone a foreign movie, to make that much money in the United States.
Yeah,
But
totally.
if if it stays, and really it's like, all right, we're talking next weekend, it's like weirdly continuing just to make a couple mil here and there, and it kind of gets close. That's just a really interesting conversation moving forward, and it's just great for the community. So I thought that was cool. It's Demon Slayer had a reported budget of 200 million or 200 of $20 million. It has currently, according to Box Office Mojo, made $419 million worldwide. That is a massive profit. And some outlets are reporting it's already past 500. I don't know if those are legit. I like Box Office Mojo a little more, but that is a huge, huge deal that I don't think we're focused on enough.
Yeah, I mean, this should be considered obviously a big success.
It definitely is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just yeah, like I don't really know how to articulate it exactly, but it just it's going to be interesting to see how the staying power of this movie will be. It could be like one of the few, or if not the first, like anime movie to not have such a massive drop off. Like we could see the ball rolling and still see like the success through money run in. Um, like I think that's when it should, like that especially would be like a very great sign, because normally when animes get released in theaters, they're treated as like one-time events, so everyone goes that first weekend, and then the
Yeah,
drop
they're
off is
very front
always,
loaded. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I'm curious if that's going to be the case here, if that's going to be similar, or maybe we're going to see a smaller drop off than most times.
Yeah, no, I mean the drop off I think is gonna. I don't think it's gonna make a ton this weekend. I don't know if people are running
Mm,
to see it twice. I don't think the mass majority like me are going twice. When
yeah.
I bought my tickets, I mean this is a completely different theater, but it
Mm,
was there was only two other seats sold. But granted, I'm going to a different theater just because the seats are better at the non IMAX. But I did check the IMAX screenings around us. They had a few still playing in IMAX. It just wasn't the entire. It wasn't just Demon Slayer in IMAX the whole weekend.
yeah.
But they were filling up a decent amount. Um,
Mm,
I'm now seeing that no, Demon Slayer has passed 500 million. That Box Office Mojo would be incorrect at the global box office, and
globally, okay.
it's made. I mean, that's more than Fantastic Four
Yeah.
globally. Like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot
Um,
of American movies that definitely have not crossed
yeah,
500 million.
yeah,
Big achievement, man. That's nuts.
that's
Yeah, it
crazy. I hope it gets an Oscar nom. That's just what. That's the last thing I truly ask for. Is I hope it just gets nominated for Best Animated Picture.
for sure.
I hope
I
there's
just
enough young people.
realized I was talking about the wrong villain character, by the way. I was thinking of Akaza, not the other guy.
Akaza. Oh,
Akaza, yeah.
the man that Autumn would drop for. He's not in that. Oh, you okay? So you're talking about at the beginning of the episode when they all meet. That's what you're talking about, right? Of the season when they all meet in the Infinity Castle and it's all the five upper ranks talking to Muzan.
Yeah.
You're talking about that. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
what
Did
battle?
they
Because
not
that's not a.
fight? I swear
No,
to
I mean
God
they.
someone fought.
I mean,
Yeah, a
they get a little
little.
decapitated, but they're demons. It's not a big deal. You
Sure,
get to
it's
meet upper,
normal.
and
It's
that's when you get to
normal.
meet upper two. You get to meet upper one.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
and that no, yeah, Akaza. So if you like Akaza, I mean, then
Yeah.
the movie's helpful because he is by far, I think,
The
so far the
big
best.
guy.
Yeah, this movie is basically like let's fight upper three. And then I
Mm-hmm.
think the next movie is like, all right, basically battles between upper two and upper one. And then the last movie is going to be whoever is probably left fighting Muzan.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it's yeah. Akaza is definitely, I think, uh, the best demon. He's really cool.
Yeah. I just missed Tanjiro's two
Tanjiro,
boys, his two friends. Tanjiro, excuse me. Yeah, this is gonna be like this the whole time, guys. I apologize.
Inosuke, and Zenitsu.
Yeah, I wish that they were in this arc. Although I did like the new guy that he partners with, and you're gonna have to help me remember the pronunciation.
Mauricio? Oh, you
Mauricio.
mean Giyu? America breathing is what we like to call
Who? Who's we?
him.
Who's we?
Every fan of Demon
Everybody. I
Slayer.
just want to make sure it's not like a you and Autumn thing versus like an everyone
I mean,
thing.
no, we do, but it was like when the like as a non-reader, like
Right.
when that season was airing, and all of a sudden he pulls out a double barrel shotgun and he shoots a demon. Everybody's like, America breathing, first
Right.
form, freedom. Like
You know what? Fair enough. Okay.
I've heard the English voice actors talk about how some of their favorite lines are like uh the actor who plays Giyu being like, "Leave me alone, Tanjiro, I hate you." And then Tanjiro turns to somebody else and he goes, just my good friend Giyu.
Mhm.
Tanjiro's a fun character as a lead. I like him. I must be too loud. Autumn's texting me. Oh, no, I'm not too loud.
Go louder, please. No, he is a great lead. Like he's I mean, you obviously it's like how most animes go, where it's like the character with a heart of gold that's always like the protagonist, like the lead of the show. But I actually like that he is the focus of this as compared to like other animes where it really like focuses on side characters, which isn't a bad thing, but sometimes it's too much for me, just for like my own taste. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that this is his story.
What I think is cool about his character, though, is that they've made him so kind
Mm-hmm.
that, but that like the moment, like he like in the entertainment district, like he is raging. I mean, it's not like his way of kindness, it's hard to explain. It's like it's very different because he clearly shows how much he hates the demons. Like he
Mm-hmm.
hates them.
Yeah.
But then when the brother and sister are talking and their heads are decapitated, he blocks the mouth. He's like, "You don't mean that. Don't say that. Like you are siblings." Like, and so it's
Mm,
just
yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
cool that it's not, because not all anime characters are like that. I mean, you just finished Hunter x Hunter too, so you did just go from maybe the kindest boy to the other kindest boy. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
those two are the gold standard, probably. Most of the others, I don't think, are as hard of gold.
We gotta put Ash Ketchum in there as the number three. Come on, we gotta.
I mean,
He
yeah,
has a heart
Ash,
of
but
gold.
Ash's Ash's demographic is like Pokemon's demographic is deliberately young kids.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
for sure.
not 12 to 16-year-olds, but I mean
Sure.
Naruto's pretty hard of gold. He does talk no jutsu to the villains a lot.
I know what that is. Yeah.
It's when the villains like it's when Naruto just decides, you know what, I've felt pain too, let me talk you down, and he talks him down a couple times. He talks
Oh,
some
all
big
right.
villains down. He's like, just calm down there, Bucko, we've all had a problem.
I just needed someone to hear that.
He does it a lot, but anyway,
Wow. All right.
I like though that I've really liked that about his character, that he is so kind, but he can be extremely violent if he needs to be. Like I
Mm-hmm.
like that version of a main lead. Um
Very
I don't know.
Superman. Like Superman doesn't want to resort to violence until he has to, in my opinion. Like
Yeah, no, I
it's
agree with
yeah.
that. I think Tanjiro will go full on like I don't think Superman, I mean, depending on which iteration, like I think at the core
Yeah.
of his
Sure.
character, he doesn't hate anybody. But
Right.
Tanjiro hates these demons
Mm.
with like a pat. Muzan especially.
Well, he was annoying.
Muzan?
To put it simply.
Do you know what everybody calls him?
No, tell me, what is it?
Michael Jackson. They think he looks like Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah, that one makes sense actually. Yeah, I probably should have guessed that actually.
Don't say makes sense that he's using America breathing. He can't use breathing techniques, so he pulls out a sawed-off shotgun and says, "I'm gonna fire at you point blank, pal."
I mean, he wears like the Michael Jackson hat. Like it's makes sense.
You'll get your three boys back a little bit. That's good though. They
Better.
are a good little duo. There's a
Hunter
demon.
scorned me with that.
There's a
But we that's
character.
another time.
Wait, what? Oh, because yeah,
I'll
you're four boys.
yeah, my four boys. They took
I
my four
ended up
boys away from me.
I ended up
But
reading more
that's
Hunter x Hunter last night. I gave it another
mhm.
chance. Not that I haven't. I have read past where I've already read before, but
Right.
for anybody listening at home, now that Kyle and I are just casually talking to each other like you're not here. Um,
They can listen.
Kyle was talking to me about
Chime in
how
the
he was
comments
thinking about
section.
reading it, and I was like, "Oh, I've read it before, but it's very dense. Like it can be very dense, and you forget with Hunter x Hunter sometimes how much that narrator's around in the anime. I mean, that narrator, he's talking a lot, and he's
Mm.
always letting you know what's going on. And
Mm.
there's a lot of dialogue and there's a lot of exposition when they're setting things up in Hunter x Hunter, and that's what happens. It's the next volume where the anime drops off is just a massive amount of exposition. Some of the panels, the characters are drawn super tiny and far away, like it's a far shot, because there's so many talking bubbles
Yeah.
to get exposition. It's wild.
Wow, I do not want to read that
I don't blame you. Um,
Yeah,
the anime's coming back.
it
They're
better.
planning to animate it. There's enough, and there's a big fight that like will be like a break the internet type of fight when it finally gets animated. It'll be
Oh
cool.
wow, wow.
And I started reading it because Nick was like, "You got to get past that and get to this fight at the very least, because it's very good."
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I tried to power through again last night. That and I finally got Autumn's old Surface Pro touch tablet half computer thing to
Oh, to
10-year
read.
old thing to get up and running because I wanted to get the Shonen Jump app because I wanted
Oh,
to
okay.
read nice crisp
Mm-hmm.
panels and because I've been reading a lot actually lately. Been reading some other anime manga as well.
What have you been reading?
Read I've read Jujutsu Kaisen twice from
Dang.
where the anime's left off, and I
Yeah.
probably will read it again. The first time I went too fast. I was trying to get to things, some small spoilers that I knew were big spoilers that were coming,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to kind of get there. Not that I was trying to go slow, but I went a little too fast. So I read. I didn't read the whole thing a second time, but I read a massive amount of it a second time, and now I'm gonna I think reread it. But then I also started reading Berserk a little bit, which is a it's a much older manga that is very, very violent. It's not a shonen. It's
Right.
very. I think they've made an old anime about it. I
Hmm.
think I read 20 volumes or something like that, and then I switched to Hunter x
Oh,
Hunter, and it was good, and the
yeah.
art's very good, but it is. I mean, it's like Game of Thrones essentially. It's just like it's violent, and the first
Gotcha.
panel
Okay.
is known for being like letting you know right away. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's wild. That very first, like if you go to, it's one of those books that you go to Barnes and Noble, that bad boy's wrapped up. You ain't opening that in the bookstore. You got to take that bad boy home before they let you open that bad boy up.
That's probably why I've heard of it, or I remember hearing about it. I probably have seen that wrapped up on the
Yeah, oh
shelf.
yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I was, and then Hunter x Hunter, and then now that I got the app and got that pro working, I thought I'll probably catch up on One Piece. I've been behind the last few
Mm-hmm.
months, trying to get my bearings in order here.
So, do you think I should give this final arc of Demon Slayer a shot? Should I at
Yeah,
least watch
no,
that?
you should do that
Yeah.
and still go see the movie.
Okay, I'll try to do that
Because
this week.
at the end of the day, if you left that movie and you were like as just as a fan of animation, it's
Mm-hmm.
worth seeing the movie. Like the animation is literally on par with how breathtakingly beautiful seeing Spirited Away or Into the Spider-Verse is. It's that
Mm-hmm.
good. And if you
Wow.
disagree, you might need to not be a graphic designer anymore. That'd be a wild thing. Like, how?
I
It's
like the
some of
animation.
it
I
yeah.
like the animation of this show. Yeah, I honestly, it's been a minute since I watched this, so jumping back into this arc, I was like kind of like shocked all over again of like how good and how fluid a lot of it is. At times you can see like CGI movement versus like the
You
more
mean the 3D animation they
3D,
toss
excuse
in
me.
there?
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah. That.
always do. The
Mm-hmm.
train, it's in the movie a little bit. What is
Yeah.
it? It's Upper Fours serpent thing and
Mm-hmm.
in that. Yeah, hey, Japan loves their 3D animation. It's Autumn's biggest complaint to the movie. She is like, as soon as I see that 3D, I'm like, what is this shit?
I mean, it's going to be way more noticeable on, especially an IMAX screen. Like, that's not
Oh
that
yeah.
surprising, especially now that I'm like reminding myself of like what this animation does look like. Um, but I don't know. For some reason, it's not too staggering to me. Like, it's
I
noticeable, but
agree
like
with you.
everything else, it's very good. So I don't know. I
I
just
agree
am
with
fine
you.
with it.
It's in
Yeah,
Attack on Titan a ton. They use a ton
it
of
definitely
3D
is.
animation.
Yeah.
And it was kind of crazy because so many fans complain about it in like Demon Slayer and everything else, but then you never heard about it much in Attack on Titan. You
Well,
heard
are they
about it a
different
little bit
companies?
in
Maybe
season 3.
is it
I
maybe
do think
different animation companies and one's just like better at it? Maybe I don't know. Just
no,
spitballing.
I just don't think people notice. Like I think especially in an
Okay.
early Attack on Titan, I think most of the 3D was sometimes the Titan. I do think they did
Mm,
switch, but there was a couple shots of like when they're wide shots of the horses going out for some of the scouting expositions that are 3D animated.
yeah.
But when season 3 finally came out, because it was been so long, one of the very first things was really blatant 3D. So everybody was like, "Whoa!" But I don't mind it if it's. I don't want it to be Cold Lyoko out there. Shout out to one of the goats. Like if they start going full on, and I'm not used to that, like that's when I would be like, "What the heck?" All anime
Code Lyoko.
should be claymation like Chicken Run though.
The reason why you're bringing that up is because that was my pick for our friends movie club that
We
we all
watched it
do.
last night.
I was talking to our buddy Alex, and he said that your brother Nick, because they're so close, texted him saying like he's pretty much saying like he's dreading watching Chicken Run. He's like he was like, this is gonna be a chore, and we're just like, screw you, man.
Says the guy that gives 3-hour snooze fest movies in the movie club all the time. He's
Yeah,
picked some long movies, and some of them have been
yeah,
bangers,
yeah.
and some of them have not been bangers.
No, not his most recent one, the Excalibur one.
Oh, but he was all for watching Winnie the Pooh when Alex picked it. Sounds like it's just a Kyle versus Alex problem.
Well, don't say that. Now I'm even more pissed.
You should be. I'm on your team. Let's get him.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it can't always be such a serious movie. We gotta line up.
Yeah,
Let's watch Chicken Run.
exactly.
And I had never seen Chicken Run. Nice movie, by the way. It's good.
Oh, I used to watch it a lot as a kid. It was nice revisiting it.
Good.
Did hit me like a freight truck though at the beginning. I was like, I don't remember no Holocaust allegory in this bad boy.
Oh, the first frame. You're
I
like,
know.
got it.
Whoa.
Got it.
I was like, all right.
They watched
all right.
Schindler's List.
And
Got
then
it.
I was like, isn't Mel Gibson in this? This feels like it's been poorly dated.
He is weirdly in a lot of movies about correlating with the Jewish community. I don't know. It's
wild.
I don't know, man.
Anyway.
Take a look in the mirror, obviously.
Weird way
You
to
need
end the
some
show.
help.
Ready to end it?
Chicken Run's good.
It is good. It was fun. I liked rewatching.
Yeah. We can end it there.
Guys, what did you think? Comment below, let us know. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And as always, thanks for watching, Mom.
See you guys.